What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio Shout and stepping in the building. I got a friend to the show off in this thing. I'm talking about the man that's making boxing hot in Atlanta. Maybaxh hot. What's good with it, boss?
Yeah, what's up, my brother?
Okay, now Maybaxh. Last time we talked, you was getting ready to hit the ring. You went in there and made it do what it was supposed to do, man.
Oh yeah, we made a statement for the belt.
I mean, when you walked out of that thing with the belt, what was going through your mind?
You know, when I came out of the ring, I was still on a high from the fight. I was still, you know, like when I came down the steps, I seen a couple pictures. My eye was still that big. I was still in fight mode, but I was still on a high, man. You know what I mean? God is good. You know what I mean?
Talk to me about just the success that you're getting in boxing right now, man. What is it like watching that fan base grow and then these W's keep on coming in?
Man, it's amazing. I'm grateful for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, God is good. So it's just my hard work is paying off, man. Everything I train hard and bust my butt for in the gym, it's just paying off. It feel good.
I mean, we're about to take this part of the State Farm, though, this go-round.
Yes, sir.
I mean, talk to me about that, man. What is about to happen at State Farm, man?
It's going to be a death at a funeral.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I've been beating people up and stopping people at the Cosmopolitan, World Congress Center. We fought at Salvation Army headquarters thing. I stopped people there. So when we talking about State Farm Arena on ESPN, you know I'm going to put that work in. We ain't playing.
I mean, what was going through your mind when you got that call, though, Hot, and you knew that it was time to take the part of the ESPN and State Farm at the same damn time? It ain't getting no bigger than that, might I add.
Up?
Come on.
It's up, man. This is what we work hard for. This is what we've been busting our butt for. You know what I mean? So it's just, now it's just time to put the work in. We 9 days out.
Whew. When it came to preparing for the fight, man, did you do anything differently this go round with it being a different opponent?
Nah, we got a different game plan, but we still train hard. We still do everything we do. We still do strength conditioning. We still getting the miles in. We still eating right. We still ain't having no sex. We doing all the things we supposed to do as a true champion and a true professional.
When it comes to making sure that that power is intact, man, what are you doing to keep that strength there, man? I mean, with me being a former ass whoop in these streets, what is it that you do to make sure that that punch is going through folks' skulls?
I do a lot of strength and conditioning. Shout out to my coach, Coach Outlaw. I do a lot of strength and conditioning with him every Tuesday and Thursday. And it got me a lot stronger. A lot of my sparring partners, we've been doing good with them, and we've been getting them out of there. So I feel good for this fight. I feel sharp. I feel composed. I feel like I can see everything. And it's just, we're going to go out there and put on that work. This is a dangerous me.
But when it comes to that strength, what kind of exercises are you doing? Do you hook yourself up to a horse and carriage and run down the street with it? I mean, what you got going on?
Man, we got sled pulls, with dumbbells. We doing dumbbell throws. We doing ball throws. We doing pull-ups, holding up in the pull-up position, the ab work. We doing planks with the man, my strength conditioning is a whole nother level, man.
Now, when we talk about dreams and reality and stuff like this, man, did you think that you was going to wind up fighting in State Farm Arena on ESPN?
I knew this day would come, but I didn't think it would come this soon. Ooh. It came a lot sooner than I thought. We had got a call from ESPN sometime last year.
Facts.
They wanted me to fight last summer, but when they called, my hand was broke.
Yeah.
So I felt like my opportunity was missed at the time. So I felt like it probably would be like 2022, late 2023 before we get that opportunity again. I thought it would be when I'd be 14-0, 15-0, but here we go. We here. We here.
What is the family saying though, Hot? When they're watching this progress, man, they done saw you hop in that ring from day one. They saw you take a couple of L's and then go on a damn winning streak in this thing.
Oh, we ain't took no L's.
Talk to me.
We ain't took no L's.
I'm talking about before you went professional.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. That was, you know, that was a lot. Well, you know, it was some people, not even family, people just saying, "Well, you just need to give it up. You just this, that, and the third." So it was with my family just seeing where I come from and what I was doing and what I was doing in the streets and see me now.
Yeah.
They proud of me. You know what I mean? Just being what I am and who I am.
As a professional boxer, man, what is that lifestyle like for you, though, Hot? Because, I mean, remaining undefeated, is there any pressure behind that? Like, hey, man, does it build your ego up to the point to where you thinking, I can beat anybody, anybody's going to get this ass whooping when I get in this daggone ring? Or is it one of those things that I just got to keep this thing up?
I just got to keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things. I don't worry about nobody else or what nobody else doing. My thing is, as long as I'm better today than I was yesterday, I'm all right.
Exactly. When it comes to the sport of boxing and just promoting it in the city of Atlanta, man, what is that like, bringing awareness to it and letting folks know that there are other things that we can be doing out here? Because we got the hoopers, we got the football players, the baseball players, but we need more boxers out here too, man.
Yeah. It's motivational for me when I see people are motivated by when they see what I'm doing. Because it gives people motivation to say, hey, I can do it. I can do this. He came from what I came from. He was out here doing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So when people say, hey, man, I might post something and it touch people, it make me feel good to know that it might not got 12,000 likes, but it touched one person. It might have changed that person's life that day. Exactly. So I feel good about that. You know what I mean?
What is the most difficult thing about boxing for you? Is there any part of it that you like, nah, I love boxing, but I don't like this part right here?
The eating, the cutting weight, no sex, running every day. It's like, you know, those things you be like, man. Like right now, I'm 9 days out, so I'm dog tired. I don't want to see no more salmon. I don't want to see no more salad. Yeah. I don't want to see no more. You see, I came in my own water, but it's just, I'm just at that point. I'm tired of all that. I'm ready to fight.
Exactly. Yeah. How far apart are all of your fights, man? How often do you find yourself fighting?
We try to fight every 3-4 months, but this is about to be my 4th fight this year.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've been in the gym. I've been training all year, so my body is just, after this fight, we're going to take a good vacation. We're going to relax. We're going to enjoy this thing, man, and just enjoy the rest of the year because it's been a long year, man. So,
getting that title, though, man, what was that feeling like when you had to get that belt up out that ring?
Man, God is good.
Come on now.
God is good, man. It's just, you know.
And why ain't you bring the belt in here? Pastor Troy, the only person that's going to bring a belt in here. What's going on here, man? What about that?
Me and Nick talked about this last night, man.
Yeah.
I started to bring the belt.
Because that would have been laying right there.
Yeah, I started to bring it. Would you ask me again?
What was it like when you got that belt, man?
It was amazing because, you know, it was some people that seen the guy that I was fighting and they was like, I don't know. Hot looked like he in for a root. You know, he was cut up. He was a little bigger than me.
Yeah.
You know, he just looked like, oh yeah, Hot might lose this one. And for me to go in and make a statement and stop him.
Come on.
And stop him in fashion. It felt good.
When you in that ring, Hot, what is going through your mind? Is it bob, weave, jab, uppercut? What are you thinking when you in there?
Wait for it.
Ooh.
Here it come.
So now what about when you waiting for it and they coming at you?
Oh, I'm gonna move my head. I'm gonna move. I ain't gonna get hit. It's all about timing and placement. So I done got to where I fight my fight. I fight when I want to fight. Yeah. I fight relaxed. You know, but I'm gonna control the fight at all times. Yeah. So at any time, I might just open up with flurries. But until then, I show you the jab. I show you the right hand. I show you something quick. Yeah. Then I can be explosive when I'm ready to. So it's just one of those things where I just fight my fight.
Conditioning, being able to last all them rounds, man. What kind of conditioning do you have to do to make sure that if this thing goes the long way, you prepared for it?
Today, I went to strength and conditioning this morning at 9 o'clock. I was done with strength conditioning by 10. By 10:30, I was at the boxing gym. When I got to the boxing gym, I put on my running shoes, ran 5 miles, came back to the gym, ran 3.5 miles, ran 1.5 miles back to the gym. Once I got back to the gym, I put my boxing shoes on and did my boxing training for an hour. So, you talking about conditioning.
So you telling me that you prepared to fight all night long, dude?
Yeah, we prepared. Like, we ready for this.
Did you get a chance to watch the Wilder fight, man?
I did.
What were your thoughts on that thing?
It was an awesome fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally, a lot of people say, oh, Deontay Wilder and this, Deontay Wilder and that. But it goes to show you that's like when the gang say, first they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again.
Facts.
What do it take for a gangster to win? So it's like when he was knocking people out, everybody loved him.
Yeah.
And then he went out there and he just got beat up by this gypsy. Everybody like, oh, he a bum, he a this. But you gotta think, he lost to him. When it was a draw, he lost to him that time. When the second fight, he lost to him that time. It's just Deontay Wilder is a good fighter. He's an awesome heavyweight. But the number 2 heavyweight faced the number 1 heavyweight, and he just didn't have what it takes to beat Tyson Fury. And it was an awesome fight. But a lot of people say that, a lot of people talk this and talk that, but I got respect for any man that step foot in the ring.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't gonna get in the ring.
Hell no.
So, and then you gotta think they talk down on them. Tyson Fury made $55 million off that fight. Deontay Wilder made 40. Why you gonna feel sorry for him?
Can't feel too bad for the man.
I gonna get knocked out by that building right there, $40 million right now. That one running right into a head first. They won't think nothing about it.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
When it comes to the healing after the fight, man, how do you go about recuperating from it? Has there ever been any fights to where you was like, I was just in a damn fight?
Yeah. The fight where I broke my hand, and the last time I broke my hand and the first time I broke my hand, that was a dog fight.
Yeah.
It was rough because I broke my hand in the first round. And the last time I broke it, I was broken in the first round, and the little guy I fought, he was just coming. He was just like, he was relentless.
My God.
My last fight was kind of like a dog. It was a good fight. He brought the best out of me. He made me bring my best out up until I stopped him. But it was a good fight, and he made it a good fight.
Are there any moments when you in that ring and then something kicks in and you have to take it to a whole nother level that you weren't even aware that you had?
Yeah. It's either when I get hit or my coach be like, you down on the card. I was let me see. What fight was that, Nick? When I fought in February.
Yeah.
I was fighting a Mexican. I was whooping this Mexican.
Yeah.
I went back to the corner the third round. My coach slapped me. Boy, what the hell wrong with you? You act like you fucking scared of this boy. Just take the damn glove I'll get into. You want me to go out there and fight this motherfucker for you? I'm like, I'm whooping his ass. Yeah. You tripping. I went out there and hit that motherfucker with all kind of shit. Came back to the corner and he said, yeah, that motherfucker just tough. That Mexican just tough. And he said, I just said that just to try to use reverse psychology to get you to go out there and get him out of there. And he wasn't going.
So what goes through your mind when you're in the ring with somebody that's that tough and you giving them the business, but it's like you're punching a brick wall?
Slow down, hot. Box.
Yeah.
Box. Yeah, you got to box him. You got to put the Floyd Mayweather on him. You got to outbox him. Because one thing we don't want to do, I don't want to spend myself trying to get him out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
When it comes to just thinking inside of that ring, man, and having to be smart at the same time, I mean, what are some of those thoughts that are you, when it comes to outthinking your opponent, how the hell do you go about doing that?
I like setting up traps. Mm-hmm. I set up different traps with my hands down. I might use the peekaboo guard and stick my head a little further, closer, just to, it's just like if we here and I lean forward and put my head there, it's like, it's going to make you lick your chops. It's like, underhand a pitch to Jose Canseco.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, as soon as you make your move, I'm going to make mine.
Ooh. So now, the 23rd, man.
Yeah.
We heading to State Farm Arena with it.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like when you get into that ring and you look up and you see this big-ass arena that you in, man, what's going to be going through Hot's mind at that time? And then also, after that, what are we taking from there?
What's going through my head is kill. Where we go from there, we go back and sit with my team afterwards and we put it together. But that night, it's kill.
When you out there killing, man, and you looking at that opponent, how many niggas have got in there and you could tell that they were just scared?
I can see it in their eyes at the win. I can see it in the eyes of the weigh-in, because it's like, you know, you looking at them in the eyes, your eyes going back and forth like this, looking down, looking up. It's just like, I got you already. And then, you know, like, I'm almost covered with my tattoos. Yeah. So I don't know if it's like intimidating to them or what, but you know, I'm all smiles, stare down at the weigh-ins, and then I stick my hand out and shake their hand, tell them, God bless you, brother.
That's cold work. If I would kill your ass.
So, cause you know they be all. Yeah. Then right as soon as we finish, I stick my hand out. God bless you, brother. You know it's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
What is it that you love the most about the sport, man?
It's therapeutic for me. It's therapeutic. You know, did me having kids, me breeding dogs, me with the barbershop, me boxing, just dealing with my everyday life. Just me going to punch on a bag or my coach holding his mitts up and me punching the mitts and working out is just therapeutic for me. That's like my getaway from everything. That's my getaway from the world. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think about getting into coaching and bringing other young folks into boxing after you done, man?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
And what is it that you think it's going to take to get some more champions coming out of the city of Atlanta, man? Because we ain't seen it in a minute.
We just some more people that want to work hard and that's motivated and dedicated to the sport. You can't play boxing. You can't pass nobody the ball. You can't tag nobody in. You can't hand the ball off. No, none of that. When that bell ring, your ass on your own, boy. For sure. You on your own.
Has there ever been a time when you was in that ring hiding, you was thinking, I'm in trouble in this thing?
No.
And then also, when your hand is broken, you end up boxing.
Yeah.
What the hell was that like, punching with a broken ass hand? Did you just say, you know what, well, this hand out of commission, so it's going to be a right hand?
I got to win. My mind won't process losing.
Ooh.
My mind won't process losing.
So when you get home after that, man, the recuperation, break that down to me, though, man.
For the broke hand or just?
For the broke hand or just the body in general. You've been taking body shots, head shot.
After my fights, I like to, you know, I usually have little after parties here and there, but I like to rest. I have to give about a week or two, and I just rest my body, man, because, you know, I've been training so hard, and after I come out to fight, a day or two later, my body feel like I've been in a car accident.
Yeah, that's what like I wanted to know about. How does that feel?
It's like being in a head-on collision. You taking shots, catching shots, taking body shots. You know, I don't take a lot of head shots, but your body just be tired just from running, training, cutting weight. Just, I was it's funny because my last camp, I was training. I was just drinking water. And my piss was just so yellow. I couldn't figure it out. So I went to the doctor. I was trying to figure out what's going on. So what he's saying was I was pushing my body to the limits and I wasn't putting in enough water. I knew I wasn't drinking nothing but water. So I was trying to figure out, my piss was more yellow than it was before I just started drinking all the water. So I wanted to figure out what was it that had me like that. And it was because he said I had been training so hard and I wasn't putting enough water in my body and my kidneys was, it needed more. So it was just, going through it because I wasn't putting enough fluid in it. So basically I was dehydrating myself.
So now, going forward, what are your other goals outside of boxing that you want to get into now?
I want to start a non-profit organization for like single parents and troubled youth. You know what I mean? Single parent mothers and troubled youth. Just getting like a lot of these kids out the street, teaching these kids like different trades and just how to be entrepreneurs and teaching them about being a boss. You know what I'm saying? When you say being a boss, I don't mean going out here being no drug dealer. Being a boss is creating your own revenue.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, and these, and this, like my nonprofit, I want to have entrepreneurs be able to come through. I might have somebody that cut hair, have somebody like yourself that can come through and teach somebody you want to be an entertainer or you want to be a radio host or a radio personality. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
You can do these things. You can do this. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
And it's just, and when you take kids that come from nothing, that ain't never had nothing, they mama ain't had nothing, you got somebody that's a little bit of something, or somebody that can come talk to them. Because you got to think, when I did an interview yesterday, they said, what was the most problem thing in your past that you could change now? I said, I know that if I had probably had my dad in my life, a lot of decisions that I made growing up, coming along the way, I wouldn't have made, and I'd have had more moral sense about life. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these kids don't have, they less fortunate. When you say less fortunate, not just financially, they less fortunate all the way around the board. Thanks. They don't have nobody to talk to them. They don't have nobody to call and talk to. They don't have nobody that can get them no shoes. They don't have nobody to give them game. Thanks. So, to have something like that and somebody to come through and talk to these kids and motivate them, that's something that I want to do.
When was it that boss bug hit you and you realized that you needed to be a boss?
When I first got my first job. I realized I got a problem with authority. Yeah.
Nigga.
High school.
Come on.
I got a problem with authority. I don't like being told what to do. You can show me one time, I'm going to do it, but don't tell me what to do. The minute I feel like I'm being controlled, I'm going to rebel. You wouldn't just so happen to be a Taurus, would you?
Man, I'm a Scorpio. Yeah. So I understand exactly what you're talking about, man. Yeah. Oh, my God. And see, I was wondering if I was the only one. I was like, what's wrong with me? Why the hell can I just not? That was the only thing that kept me from playing football or basketball, because after I got to a certain age, I'm like, ain't nobody going to be just cussing me out just because they feel like cussing me out today.
Right.
I can hoop, I can play ball, but nigga, just give me the ball, let me play, but don't cuss me out.
Right.
My God. So then talk to me about being a boss, man, and then growing your businesses and stuff like that, and just understanding what it takes, because that's another thing too. Don't get it messed up. Even though you can't be told what to do, that means you got to do a whole bunch.
Right. And everything in the world, everybody thinks it's about who do what the best. It's not about that. It's about consistency and who market themselves the best.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, how you gonna take and market somebody else's stuff on your page, but you don't market your own stuff?
Come on.
Kroger and Walmart get customers every day, guaranteed, without marketing themselves.
Yeah.
But you watching TV, you still gonna see a Kroger commercial, you still gonna see a Walmart commercial.
Thanks.
They still promoting themselves.
Yeah.
So my business ain't nowhere big as Walmart and Kroger, but guess what? I'm gonna still promote myself.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying?
Bro, you in here giving me game. What else you got to say? Because I got to get on my promotional game. I don't do shit. You see what I'm saying? I be on Instagram here and there, but I be like, I don't feel like doing it today. I don't
you gotta
feel like
market yourself. You gotta let them see something. You know that.
I feel that. I do feel that. But the consistency and the frequency that it takes to really get folks to pay attention, man.
You comfortable.
See there?
You comfortable.
See there?
You comfortable. You can't get comfortable, brother. You know that. You can't get comfortable.
You ain't never lied. When it comes to the marketing of Maybaxh Hot, though, man, what is it like marketing yourself as a boxer? Because, see, you over here on press runs all over the city. This ain't your first rodeo in here with me. So, I mean, what is that like, being known and then also promoting yourself and marketing yourself as a boxer in the A?
Well, boxing ain't the first time people done heard my name.
Facts.
But we making it into something else. So, me marketing myself is just a tool, and I find it fun and throughout the day, but without people like Nick or Lala.
What up, though, Nick?
You know what I'm saying?
Lala, what's happening?
It's almost impossible. You know what I mean? Like, because I have so much going on. I breed dogs. I got the boxing, the barbershop, my kids, football practice with the kids. So it's like, I don't have to call Nick. I just call Nick and give him a date and tell him what we doing, and then Nick gonna tell me what we got going on.
Come on.
And Nick know exactly. It's about me and Nick got a relationship before anything about entertainment. Yeah. We already had a relationship. So having a good relationship makes business even better. So when it comes to me and Nick been dealing so long, I don't have to tell Nick what I want. I don't have to tell Nick what I need. He knows exactly what to do. So it makes everything a lot better than me going to get a marketing manager from Top Rank or from Floyd Mayweather. I don't have to. Hey, I tell Nick all the time, man, we going all the way to the top. Same team. We ain't switching. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's the camaraderie. Everything is, you know what I'm saying? I can't ask for a better team, man.
What do you think it's going to take for you and Nick to turn Atlanta into a boxing city?
It's already one.
Ooh, talk to me.
It's already one. You got to think about this. How many times Devontae came here? Twice.
Come on.
You got Top Rank, who's big on Mexican and Spanish fighters.
Come on.
They brought their main cars, 2 black guys, to Atlanta. Bob Arum,
Yeah.
a white guy, top rank, brought ESPN and 2 of his black fighters to Atlanta.
I'm talking about from a grassroots perspective, though, man. Getting all these young folks involved in what's going on, man, so we can start breeding them.
We planting the seeds now.
Yes, sir.
We planting the seeds now.
Hell
We
yeah.
planting the seeds now. You give it about a year or 2, they gonna manifest.
That's going to be crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Lastly, Hot, what do you want your fans to know, man, and what do we need to be expecting when you hit this ring at State Farm on ESPN on the 23rd?
It's gonna be a good old slobber knocker. It's gonna be a slobber knocker. You hear me?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going here and perform. Like I tell y'all every time, you're gonna see the best of me you ever seen. You see what I'm saying? So last me was a good me. It was the best of me they seen. You're gonna see even a better me now.
Hot.
Yes, sir.
I'm here for it, boss.
I appreciate it, my
Already.
brother.
Wish you nothing but the best and much success.
appreciate it, my brother.
Be Hot Radio, shout it, Maybaxh Hot. We out of this thing, man.
You-
Go.